Okay, so I still have no Wi-Fi, so once again I'm going to be doing a short video and putting it straight up onto my phone. And today we're going to be doing a melon pan toast. And this is actually a recipe that I found on Instagram by someone called Nidones. I have no idea how to pronounce her account name, but of course I'll put a link down to her original recipe in the description below. But for those of you who don't know, an actual melon pan looks something like this. And this is a bakery version, but if you get it from a convenience store, then it usually has these sort of cross-hatch markings on it. And it's supposed to look something like a melon. But it actually has nothing to do with melon. It's got no melon flavorings in it. It just kind of looks like a melon. But when you make these from scratch, then you basically have to make a sort of soft bread recipe, and then you have to cover it with a biscuity outer layer. So this bit is actually very hard and sweet. And it's a bit more effort than just making a normal bread roll. So when I saw this bread hack, this sort of melon pan toast hack, then I thought this was a great idea to show you on my shorter videos. And normally when I do my videos, then it's my own original recipe, so I do several versions of it before I put it into a video. But today, because we're just trying out Nidones' recipe, then I thought we'd just go straight for it. So I've never tried this recipe before, so let's give it a go. Okay, so I have my little translation here of Nidones' original Japanese recipe, but I'm just going to start off by using my freshly baked shock pan that I just bought from the bakery and cutting off a slice. Then it says to just put the butter and sugar together and then put it in the microwave, so let's see what happens. And into the microwave it goes. So it looks something like this, which is a little bit weird. We're just going to mix that together and then add in this flour. And then add in the flour. Plop. Oh wow, that's a lot of flour. And combine. Okay, it really is just like a biscuit. Look. Her original recipe says to do it in the toaster oven, but I don't have a toaster oven, so I'm just going to do it in the oven. So whilst my oven is heating up to 180 degrees, we're going to spread on the biscuity layer. Oh, it's really hard to spread. How did she make it look so easy? Okay, you know what? No, I'm going with my patty idea. And then just spread it out. Yeah, this looks easier. So I had some difficulty spreading it out, so I've just kind of made a circular layer in the middle. So these little bits on the edge are just going to be, you know, a little bit sad without any melon pan topping, but the bread's pretty nice, so I don't really mind. Now I'm just going to cut some little cross hatchings on here. She said to make them nice and deep. So I'm going to put this in the oven, and because I'm doing it in the actual oven instead of a toaster oven, I'm just going to keep an eye on it, but I'm going to put it in for 5 minutes. Still got a minute to go, but it's looking a little bit pale, so I'm going to add on an extra minute. Still pale, so let's add another 2 minutes. And here it is! So in the end, 5 minutes was definitely not enough. It took me 17 minutes to get it to this point. But it does smell amazing. So let's give it a taste. Okay, all I really got was like crust and sugar. Okay, I'm gonna try a bit that doesn't have any crust on it. That is like melon pan. That's pretty nice actually. And so like, it's just sort of buttery and sugary. Okay, I really can't really show you, but it's just buttery and sugary, and it actually does taste like melon pan. Granted, this part is actually very crusty. It's very, very hard. but the inside is really good and it does actually taste like melon pan. So this is definitely going to satisfy your cravings if you can't be bothered to make the whole thing from scratch. There you go. I'd say that was pretty successful because it actually tastes pretty similar to melon pan and has that nice freshly baked feel with less than half of the effort. I'm pleasantly surprised by this recipe. But that's it for today, so I'll see you next Sunday in some shape or form.